I was the oldest of 5 children, and my father really couldn't afford to have somebody go to graduate school. And I applied to his University of Rochester MBA program, and they offered me tuition and a stipend every month. So it was a very easy decision. I really had a wonderful 2-year experience here at Rochester and at what is now Simon. I was head of an international business students organization here on campus, where I recruited undergraduates and taught them how to go out and call on business leaders in upper New York State. And my second year here, we were the most successful chapter in the country after Yale. I think the Rochester experience here in the 60s was very meaningful to me. It enabled me to do many of the things I've done in my life since then.
He's the entrepreneur's entrepreneur, someone who really believes that imagination, innovation can make a fundamental difference.
He realizes, as do we, that you have to build an ecosystem. So it's the business model competition, it's internship opportunities with entrepreneurial ventures, an incubator space to help develop ventures.
We have 400 patents here at the University of Rochester for which there have been no business plans written. So we have no idea what the value is. And so through Mark's generosity, we've been able to provide students to the tech transfer office in order to find out, well, some of these are good and some of them really aren't very good.
His lead gift for entrepreneurship has inspired several other significant gifts in the area.
It's been faculty support, marketing support.
I think the internship program has been really one of his legacies in terms of making students connect with small businesses, start their own businesses, and we didn't have that kind of funding before Mark came along.
You can't underscore the philanthropic support has been wonderful, magnanimous, but his personal involvement makes the financial one pale by comparison.
He's made time for students individually. In just the first year that I've been here, I've met with him several times. He goes out of his way to just have a friendly conversation, go out of his way to just offer a level of mentorship that you just wouldn't expect.
I think he and Carolyn really enjoy that interaction between the students. It's one of the reasons you're at a university is the interaction that you have with young people that keeps those of us who are teaching young, and I think it keeps those members of the Board of Trustees really get excited about dealing with students and seeing what these young people are doing. They're really smart.
Right now I'm working on a venture with one of my classmates. The name of the company is Off the Grid Power Solutions, and we are a solar distributor and energy use consultant. We're targeting businesses in developing areas where it's very costly or unreliable. So by bringing these companies off-grid and providing them with efficient solar solutions will allow them to reduce their energy costs and reduce that unreliability with energy.
Well, I think the most important part is it's important to our community, whether the community be Rochester, New York, or the United States. But as we look forward and we look at the competition, jobs are going to be created by small and medium-sized enterprises. So we need to figure out how to get our students more engaged in forming new businesses. And businesses that are scalable.
He's a no-nonsense guy, that he will not be afraid to speak his mind, but that's precisely what you want in not only a friend, but an advisory board member, a friend of the school.
If you ask those that Mark has rewarded or supported, they will tell you his legacy is he changed lives. He's taught people to aim higher.
And I count him as a dear friend. It's something now that I've known him for 8 years. It's changed my own perspective on how entrepreneurship gets built.
I think the most meaningful things to me are my children, my family, and what I've been able to create outside of family. I've had a charmed life as a successful entrepreneur. I created a major international company, and now I want to give back.
I could not be more honored to be an Ain Scholar. It's a feeling of validation, it's a feeling of merit.
I hope that one day I can be as successful as Mr. Ain and give back to another student.
I cannot imagine a more deserving recipient of the Dean's Medal than Mark Ain.
When you have somebody who's been as successful as Mark's been to give so readily of his time and his thoughts, it's priceless.